What's going on, everyone? So obviously with Luka coming to the Lakers, we're all excited to see what he looks like alongside LeBron James. How does him and LeBron coexist? Can they even coexist, right? How does that work? How does that make out, right? And obviously you got to build chemistry. Lakers were just starting to roll, just starting to get themselves in order and looking like a very good basketball team. And then now you're adding two guys that, there are genuine concerns of, can they fit together? Can they kind of mesh? Or are they too much of a redundancy? Which is crazy. There's very few guys ever that would be a redundancy compared to LeBron James. And, Luka is one of those guys. Now, Luka is everything that LeBron's been wanting the Lakers to get for years, right? LeBron has publicly stated that, he wanted to play more off ball, he wanted to move more off ball. That's why they went and got Dennis Schroeder, why they got Russell Westbrook, Schroeder again, and then D'Angelo Russell, right? Like LeBron's, as he gets older, he wants to not have as much responsibility, not as many duties, and there's very few guys that can, do that for LeBron, that LeBron might be willing to defer to. Luka is probably one of those guys, so it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But obviously, one of the big things about chemistry is just familiarity and playing alongside each other. And Luka has a couple guys on the Lakers that he's familiar with and that he's played with. Now, I'm not talking so much about Kleber, right? Max Kleber. He's coming hopefully in April, somewhere around there. But he could end up missing the entire season. So we'll see if the Lakers even keep him around or if they end up trying to package him. Or we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. If he ever actually sees a Laker, actual action on the Lakers basketball court, right? Because if he misses all year, they probably send him out, but we'll see. But Dorian Finney-Smith, right? Look, Luka and Dorian were like BFFs. Luka numerous times said that that's his guy, and he even said, and probably put it in the universe, that he knows that they would be teammates once again. That they knew that they would play with each other once again. And guess what? They are, and they're doing it on the Lakers. But again, this is a guy that has the familiarity, understands where Luka likes to be on the basketball court because he played several seasons with them, and has that understanding of okay, how do I, Luka likes me to be here. So when Luka has the ball, this is where I need to be in order to, maximize my opportunity and shooting the basketball. Plus, again, he's shooting the ball so well for the Lakers. So you add in that on top of just, again, the familiarity, and just give Luka a bit of a comfort zone, right? Give Luka that guy that you can trust out there on the basketball court, that Luka is going to know where to look for, and Dorian's going to be there, right? Because, again, he's familiar. He's comfortable with it. Right, and you look at Dorian so far this season, in 13 games, he is shooting from three-point range for the Lakers 42.9%. He was shooting 43.5% in Brooklyn, so he's right there, right, 0.6% difference. So if he can continue to do that, and you look at kind of his years with Dallas, he was very good with Dallas. Right, he had some very good seasons, some 10 to 11 point game seasons. His best season was 2021-2022, alongside Luka, and he averaged 11 points, just under 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.1 steals, half a block, while shooting 39.5% from 3-point range on 5.4 attempts, which is still really good. He's shooting better this season, like I said, so that is something that's beneficial, right? And so you get a guy in a Dorian Finney-Smith that Luka can automatically have a connection to, right? That it's these types of steps, and also guys like LeBron and everyone else have a guy that can kind of fill you in, give you kind of the deets on Luka, right? So I do think that is something that is beneficial for the Lakers. And then the other guy, and this is a big if he ever sees the basketball court, Christian Wood. Right? Christian Wood had familiarity alongside Luka and had a very good season, right? The year before he came to the Lakers, he played 67 games, averaged 26 minutes a game off the bench, right? And averaged 16.6 points, 7 rebounds, 1.8 assists, half a steal, and 1.1 blocks. He also shot 37.6% on 4.2 attempts from three-point range. So, again, this is a guy that had a very good season alongside Luka, had familiarity, played in a backup center role. Him and Luka had some chemistry, had some understanding, right? Like, if Christian Wood can get back on the basketball court, it's another guy that just you have that familiarity with. It's another guy that you can throw out there. So now you could at times throw Christian Wood and Dorian Finney-Smith out there with Luka, especially early on. If, again, whenever Christian Wood returns, if he ever returns, we still don't have updates in regards to Christian Wood. I still think it's very likely Christian Wood becomes salary filler at some point, but there is also the possibility that he ends up staying on this roster, sticks around. And look, he's a guy that I do think healthy can really make an impact for the Lakers, like without a doubt. Like, he's a guy that can absolutely, again, this is a guy that was near double off the bench. This is a guy that's had 17 points a game off the bench. You look at the last 6 years before coming to the Lakers, right? He had, with New Orleans, 17 points, Detroit, 13 points, Houston, 21, Houston, 18, Dallas, 17, right? It's great. You could get that from him, that would be fantastic. And again, Luka made things very easy for him, running in just the pick and pops and, having him as a guy that can just help rebound and score around the rim and operate in the mid-range from that to the three-point shot. Again, you want to, Luka's coming in, you want to get him as comfortable as possible, right? Just like old school LeBron, it's best when you have shooting and defense and basically as much 3-and-D guys around Luka as physically possible. And if you can do that, have that lob threat, have that legit defensive piece at the center spot, you're in good shape. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, particularly with Luka. And it's just nice to have some familiarity, right? So I am excited, and I felt like, I do think that this is something worth discussing, because, again, like, Luka's coming in, Markieff Morris, we'll see how much, if ever, he sees the basketball court. Like I said, Kleba, he's out for very likely the entirety of the season. And then, you have other guys that can just, that need to build that chemistry with Luka. And then you have Dorian Finney-Smith and Christian Wood, two guys that have familiarity, but not just that, even outside of the basketball court, right? Like, to have a guy that can kind of get Luka settled in, get Luka comfortable, have conversations with Luka, kind of, get him like, hey, dude, like, no, you're in a great place, right? Like, you're really going to do some stuff. We're really going to make some noise. We're really going to do some damage, right? Like, again, just kind of give him a boat of confidence. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Think that these two guys really benefit and help Luka? Do you think, it doesn't matter? Like, Luka's Luka. He'll be fine either way. How do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos. Truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.